Cyrus, lovely to see you. A very experienced player. Have you had a deadline day move in your career before?
Yeah, this is the second one, to be fair. I had one when I went to Fulham. That rumbled on a bit longer. That was just till the deadline, right up until the final minute, so 10:59. Just got done. So, yeah, it's not too bad. This one was done, well, pretty much yesterday. It just kind of rolled over into today. So, yeah, there was no deadline day scare.
No rush. Good.
No.
And slightly different because you're a free agent, I suppose, which in some respects took the pressure off a little bit. But being a free agent, you must be delighted that you've got a deal done and that you're at a club like Bolton Wanderers. Yeah,
exactly. Obviously, being a free agent, like you just said, there's also no real rush to get certain things done. You know, you can wait till the market's finished, but, you know, Bolton showed the intent. They showed that they really wanted me, and, you know, I think as any footballer, in any person, in any job, that's always something that you want to know that they really want you. And yeah, I'm delighted to be here. Like you said, it's a massive club, a lot of history, and, you know, I remember it from the Premier League days. You know, obviously I'm getting a bit older. I think I might be the oldest in the squad when I get here. So, yeah, I remember the days of Kocher and Campo and people like that. And, you know, it's a fantastic club, like you said, with a lot of history. And, you know, hopefully I can be a part of rebuilding the future and getting the good old days back and looking to push up the leagues.
As I said, lots of experience and impressive CV, but you're currently without a club. Was that a case of just sifting through your options, having left Swansea at the end of last season and having played Championship football last season?
Yeah, I had a variety of options. I had some that I turned down that I couldn't do. In all honesty, they just weren't for me, and, you know, I'm very meticulous in what I look for and what I want. And, you know, I won't make a decision just there and then. Yeah, I had options from UK, abroad, and, you know, I took my time to make sure it was right. You know, I've come off the back of maybe not playing as much as I hadn't liked. So, you know, there's also the element of that of being able to play again and playing week in, week out. And, you know, I think this gives me that opportunity to do so and to come in with a good manager, a good setup, like I said, good staff. There's some really good players here. You know, I've watched quite a lot of your games, even throughout pre-season, like I said, because the contact was there earlier on. That someone touched base. So, you know, I've been having a little look, and yeah, like I said, with the free agent, you know, you get a lot of offers, but sometimes they try to maybe undervalue what you can bring and chance it. So, you know, it's been great. Like I said, that the staff here really wanted me. You know, I had the conversations with the manager and Fergal, and, you know, they explained the whole project and what they want to achieve and what I can bring to the team. And yeah, for me, that was great to hear.
And what do you think so far? I mean, we haven't quite as many points as we've liked, but only lost once so far this season, so very close to getting it just right. I'm sure you're encouraged by A, what you've seen, and B, what you think can go from here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the leagues are tough in England. No matter what league you go up to the Champ, you go to League One, League Two, Premiership. They're all tough. You see it nowadays. Anyone can beat anyone, and, you know, I think people forget in these leagues it's such a long season.
Yeah.
You know, there's no need to panic when you're drawing games or even losing games at the start. You know, I think that the club and the players have showed signs of what they're capable of and what they can do, and obviously there's probably another level that they can go to. And, you know, once that starts happening and they're scoring the goals, you know, I'm sure that the confidence will flow. And, you know, like we said, we've got some really talented players here. We've got a good team. And it's just about being calm and under the moments of pressure, really, and biding your time. You know, I think you're not far away from having a last-minute equaliser there. That can obviously change the course of maybe not the season, but the way that people are feeling. And, you know, there's another game obviously now Tuesday. There's a game Saturday, and, you know, you have to put that right. And, you know, as long as everyone sticks together, stays on board, and, you know, the fans will obviously be massive for us this season in helping us push. And, you know, it is a young team, so they're going to need as much backing and as much confidence as possible. And, you know, some of them haven't maybe been at such a big club, or they haven't played at the highest levels, you know, or it might just be their first time out here in League One. So, yeah, it's a fantastic club, like we said. There's big ambitions, and yeah, it's a long season. There's 9 months left. There's however many games it goes round. It takes time. So, you know, you can lose one game and then win 2 in 1 week, and, you know, it's a completely different picture how the table looks.
Is that something you can really add to us? Experience, a little bit of age, but you've been there and done it. A couple of promotions on the CV with Fulham. You've played at a good level. You've played nearly 500 games. A bit of nous and a bit, as you say, just perhaps a bit of advice to the younger players and some calmness on the pitch.
Yeah, for sure. I think obviously now, like you mentioned, with my experience and my age and what I've achieved in the game, I think I can bring that to the change room. I'm not going to be the loudest shouter. I don't really not believe in it, but that's not my character. I'm quite a calm, collected character, and I'm really good at giving people advice to the young boys and what they can do and how maybe they can do something better. And yeah, I think I've done that really in the last kind of few clubs that I've been at. And obviously, like when you get older, I think that's kind of the role you have to kind of naturally step into in terms of being a leader, a captain within the change room, on the pitch, go about the way how you do your life. And I think I've been big on that really throughout my whole career, the way I've looked after myself. And it's something I pride myself on working hard, making sure that I want to give myself the best chance possible and the longest chance possible to players for as long as possible.
And obviously the fire is still burning by the sounds of it, as I alluded to there. You've played a lot of games already, but you're keen. You obviously wanted to find another club. You want to keep on playing. You want to extend this career and keep doing good things. Yeah,
for sure. Obviously the hunger is still there. I also feel I've got a point to prove.
Okay.
Obviously off the back, like I said, of the last 2 seasons. Obviously last season I didn't really play too much. I joined at a difficult time. Obviously after having an injury, I joined late to Swansea and didn't really get the opportunity to play and get a consistent run of games. I would come in and come out. So yeah, that's always tough. I think any player wants consistency. They want that run of games to get themselves going, and I wasn't afforded that. And the season before, the things were very difficult. So yeah, I think I've still got a lot left in me. People want to say maybe, the legs are gone, whatever. You get them silly shouts. But like I said, I've still got a lot. The numbers prove it when I do play. So yeah, I'm here to, like I said, add leadership, add experience. But I'm also here not to just do that. I'm also here to add value on the pitch. And I believe I can do that in wherever the gaffer wants me to play, whether that's right back or centre back. I believe that I'll bring some good performances, and if it's at right back, some assists, goals, and mainly helping the lads out on the pitch. And yeah, it's good to be here. I'm delighted to be here. I can't wait to get going and get out on the pitch. It's going to take a few weeks maybe to get up to a run of where I want to be in terms of the level of fitness and sharpness. Obviously I haven't played any games over the off season, so I need to get in, work hard, and just try and hit the ground running as much as possible. Yeah,
that was my last question. You look fit and well, sitting there. You'll be able to have some pre-season somewhere, have you? So maybe a couple of weeks and you'll be absolutely flying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've had some good training over the off season. I've trained right throughout. Been in with the PFA, was in at Charlton, trained for a few weeks as well, and trained with a guy called Warren Fury that I was using back in Swansea. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of different things. A lot of paddle, which has been good. That's kept my mind ticking over. So yeah, I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling healthy. It's just about getting some game time now.